Hey there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop again this week. 8 comics. That's a fair amount. One comic did not make it into my shop this week. What was it? Dead Samurai #2. So I got to wait for a read. I think it's supposed to come in next week. So got that one coming. But we'll start with our top of the printer, Museum Comics. We have got, what is this? Green Lantern, Green Arrow #2. Representing the award-winning series that set the new standard in comics excellence. And Eclipse Monthly #2. This is a reprint from the early 80s of the Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil, Green Lantern, Green Arrow from the 60s on new Baxter paper. And this, of course, was an anthology from Eclipse. That's Captain Quick and a Foozle by Marshall Rogers, and of course Neil Adams did that cover. Some real sort of, I guess they're going with all cools for that night scenes. It's a little different, all that blue in there. So these two been out on the top of my printer all week. Now we'll replace them with 2 new things to look at. And let's see, what did I get this week? Issue #3 of You'll Do Bad Things. This one is Tyler Boss. Art is by Andrea Tertulici. Lettering by Hassan Atsmain El-How. And I didn't get issue 2 of this. No one at my comic shop got issue 2 of this. I saw this come out. I was like, because I remember a month ago I saw issue 2 come out. Like a bunch of people on YouTube or whoever were showing it. And I was like, did I not order that? I thought I put that on the my pull list. But I was like, I guess I didn't. I guess I, decided not to. Then, issue 3 shows up. I'm like, I guess I did put it on my pull list. Where's issue 2? And they checked and went, we never got any issue 2s. So I'll read issue 3 anyway. I don't care. I'll read issue 2 whenever I get it. Then we've got issue 3 of We're Taking Everyone Down With Us. Got issue 2 of this. This is the one that's the story of the teenage daughter of a James Bond type supervillain. Matthew Rosenberg is writing. Stefano Landini is the art. Jason Wordie is the colors. And Hassan Atsmain El-How is the letterer on this one. I enjoyed the first 2 issues of this one. What's funny is Tyler Boss and Matthew Rosenberg have done comics together. What did they do? What's the furthest place you've been from here? I think is their comic. One of them draws it. I think I can't even remember which one because they're always credited together. So now they're each writing a comic. So it's like that came out the same month. So and it's a Rook spy thriller. I think Rook is the actual James Bond type character, but this is really from the point of view of the villain and the villain's teenage daughter. So it's been fun. Then we've got Bitterroot, The Next Movement, #3 of 5. This one's been good. I like the Sanford Green art on this. Creator, it's just, once again, it's just got creators. Creators, David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, and Sanford Green. Coloring, Matt Herms. Lettering, again, is Hassan Atsmain El-How. But I'm pretty sure Sanford Green is the artist, but you can't tell from that credit. And this is the one that's about... the first series took place in the 20s. This one is the 60s. First one took place in Harlem. It still takes place kind of in Harlem, I think, but they go all over. They're a black family who historically fights these monsters. And at the end of, in the 20s, the rest of the world found out these monsters were real. Now in the 60s, everybody's kind of forgotten about them because they were defeated. Then we got The Department of Truth by James Tynion IV. And Martin Simmons on art. The letterer, Aditya Bidikar. This is the one where if people believe in a conspiracy, if enough people believe in a conspiracy theory, it becomes true and rewrites history. The Department of Truth is the shady government department that tries to keep everything in line and build their own Truths. So this has been fun. Very conspiratorial. Well, since conspiracies become real, it's tough to. What is that? I don't even. There's no word for that. But good stuff. Department of Truth. And what do you have here? From the creators of Stray Dogs, it's Feral. Issue number 13. Writer Tony Fleecs, or however you say his name, Fleecs. Art Trish Forrester and Tone Rodriguez. Color Brad Simpson. This is the zombie cat story. Ooh, that cat lost her eye. Does that say we're all going to die? I think all these cats are. The zombies are these other animals who have rabies. And right now they're out in the wild. They found this dog and cat who they're kind of hanging out with, and they're trying to break into a pet store. We got to get into that pet store, but they don't know how. And someone just came up with a plan at the end of last issue to break into the pet store so they can have someplace safe to be. Because they don't want to, because the humans are killing all the animals too, just as precaution. So it's like they can't even go and like have humans protect them because the humans will probably just them. And this is issue 5 of Howl. We're at the end of this one. It's a story that takes place in Greenwich Village, I think, in New York City, in the late 50s. And there's an invasion going on, an alien invasion, but it's subtle. It's like an invasion of the body snatchers type invasion. These things are taking over people, and it's also loosely based on the writer's mother and father. Let's see. The writer is Alyssa Whitney. The artist is Morissette. The letterer is Rob Stern. And I've really been enjoying this one. I really like the art in it. Whoa! Dropped it. It's fun stuff. All sorts of crazy stuff going on this last issue. I think they found out there's something, formaldehyde in the cigarette smoke does something to the aliens. So I think that's what I just flipped over and they were blowing smoke on the aliens. So that's their key to defeating this alien invasion is cigarette smoke, I think. Kieran Gillen and Casper Wingard, Clayton Cowles and Ryan Hughes doing the Power Fantasy. This is issue 9. And this is the one that's all about superheroes are so powerful, they're trying not to fight each other. Because if they fight each other, millions of people will die. So it's all about this guy right there with the neck brace on. Is that what he's wearing? Nope, that's a beard. With a white beard. I think he's the guy who he's been at that. This takes place in the late 90s. So since the 60s, he's been the one, he's super powerful too with telepathic powers that's been sort of brokering the peace amongst all the superpowered people. And so it's about him, and sometimes he's got to do terrible things to broker the peace. Like I think in the first issue, the United States government tried to kill one guy called the Heavy. They tried to kill him because they don't like these superpowered people. They're a little too much trouble, and they missed. So in order for the Heavy not to just start, who threatened to destroy all of Texas if the government tried to take him out, the other guy with the psychic powers, took out the president and all the people up in charge and all their families too. That was like he killed like 600 people, but he's like, it's better than all of Texas going. So there's stuff like that going on. And the last thing I got was for the Scott Koblish cover, Venom Original Sin #1. Not one of his Million Figures covers, but he's a friend of mine. I pick up his alternate covers. And we'll give Venom Original Sin a read. Who's it? Writer Steve Orlando. Oh, Scott. Pardon me. This is when Scott Koblish is actually drawing. It's not just his cover. Scott Koblish and Matt Horak are the artists. Yen Nitro is the colorist, and VC's Travis Lanham is the letterer. So this is This is a whole Venom book by Scott. I think it's a one-shot. I don't remember. Who could possibly read that indicia? Purple on, blowed up real big. Purple on black. I think it's just a special. I'm not sure. Let me see if I flip to the back and see. The End. Yes, there's a The End on the last page. So there's a one-shot special that Scott drew. So I picked it up. Let me show you a little of my work. What do I got here this week? Ooh, that's some expression on this person's face, huh? Wide-eyed. Ooh, what's going on here? This is Dreams of Things, number 281. Closing in on 300. Lips on the hat, eyes on the tower, big eyes looking at us. Pursed lips. Is he or she... to me, that's a she. I don't know why. She trying to warn us? Big eyes, look out behind you? I'm not sure. Pyramid behind her, tower. Oh, I kind of like that outfit with the radiating lines. Parallel lines in her face. All sorts of fun stuff going on in this one. I like the way that one came out. Whoops. I'm falling over. So there you go. Little Dreams of Things. I just neatened up things. I'm going to try and do some painting this summer. So I've been working on some sketches and stuff. I got to put a big canvas on here next. Next week I'll have a big canvas on there. Might still be blank. Might still have some paint on it. I'm not sure. But check out our Friday night show. We'll be on Paolo's channel this week. So everybody have a good week out there.